What up, Drs Flats? Welcome back to my channel. This is Church Street and Waterloo Street here in Georgetown, Guyana. That's Church and Waterloo Streets. That's the Masonic Lodge. That's looking down Wellington Street, at least along Church Street. Now this vacant lot is where, was it the Globe Cinema or the Astor Cinema? Used to be the Astor Cinema. On the other side used to be the Globe. That's where the Globe Cinema used to be. And we're walking on Waterloo Street because of some new developments on Waterloo Street that we haven't checked out in a while. Now, since the last time we were here, the Astor Cinema was torn down. There was a large wooden structure in that location. It was dismantled, demolished, and the one that is the cinema that was on the other side, that is the Globe, that was also demolished, but before. So what's happening here is they're building some new hotels on Waterloo Street, and we're going to check them out. Now this street is also the street on which there was that school, St. John's. We're going to check that out, St. John's High School. But down here you see the pavement, right? They've put some paving stones on the avenue. This used to be just a grass covered avenue, and between these trees, and they've actually put some paving stones down here. So that is what has changed. One thing that has changed since the last time we were in this neck of the woods. John Lewis styles, they're doing some extensions, building a taller building on their lot. Right, that's the British clothing store, clothing brand. They're over here, and on the other side there's some regular homes, just some regular homes here on Waterloo Street. We've seen these homes before, but what's going on here is there used to be a hotel, Watercress. Remember, there's a Watercress hotel here at the corner of Quamina Street and Waterloo Street. This now lot is vacant, and they're actually building a new hotel in this location. So those of you who remember Watercress Hotel, it was owned by the Alonsos, I believe. I don't know if they still own it, but here they're doing some new construction. Alright, they're building a new hotel in this location. We're going to bring you some feedback, some updates on it as it's being built. Y'all working on this lot? This hotel, right? It's a new hotel? Okay. So these guys are working on the new hotel. Working on the foundation here. So the Watercress Hotel was one of the places you went to get lunch. Right? They had a dining hall on the ground floor where you could get metangi and good old Guyanese pepper pot and so on a weekday. So it's a place where people who worked in the neighborhood would stop by for lunch. Now I understand they're building a new hotel. I don't know if the same owners are building the new hotel, but I understand it's going to be one of those foreign brands. Might be another Best Western. We'll follow up on that in the future as it grows. These are the Drs Flats, right? The doctors who work at the Georgetown Public Hospital are housed here. Alright, it's a government property. Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation staff quarters is what the label says. Also referred to as the Drs Flats. Right, that's what the label says. Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation staff quarters. That's a new was a clerical and commercial workers cooperative union, credit union. It's over there, and that's looking back along Waterloo Street. Alright, so there's some development going on here. But this is St. John's College. St. John's College is one of the high schools that's tucked away in the heart of the city here on Waterloo Street. And somebody's asked me about if this school still exists. Yes, it still exists, St. John's College. They still wear the green and what is it, green and green uniforms with the, what's that, yellow? It's not yellow, it's not off-white, but the color of the school is the color of the uniform. And that college still exists. It's a tiny school tucked away here between all the schools here in Georgetown, and it still exists. Thankfully, it's not one of those schools that was burned by fire. Over here is the, what is it, Independence Park? Now it's called. It used to be called Burnham Park, and he had a tennis court, not a tennis court, but a basketball court at the other end. Right, it's called Burnham Court. Used to be called Burnham Court. So that's Independence Park, and the Promenade Gardens. Here, accessible from Waterloo Street, is the Promenade Gardens. So essentially the entire avenue was like this, and we just moved from the section where they paved. It had been paved. They'd used paving stones, but they didn't complete the entire avenue. So the paving stones, the section with paving stones, ended there at Waterloo Street, and they're yet to complete this section. So, but here you see there's another building, large building that was demolished in this location. I think it was a commercial property. Here is another residential commercial property. Was that a hotel? Don't remember if there was a hotel in this location, but the point is that Waterloo Street, Lionel's Home Comfort is over here. Waterloo Street is on the move. It's under development again, and changes are happening. So this is Middle Street, or Waterloo Street and Middle Street. Across there is the Promenade Gardens. Promenade Gardens is famous for its hat show in April, right? Middle Street looking east. The next intersection you'll see Christchurch Secondary under reconstruction. That's the Promenade Gardens. This is also another residence, commercial residence, I think for rent. Republic Bank, Learning and Talent Development Center is over here. And I think there used to be an ISP, an internet service provider, in this building. Don't know what's happening in that building anymore. But right next door is the Christchurch. What is that, an Anglican church? Don't remember, or is it a Catholic church? I think it might be an Anglican church. It's right here on Waterloo Street. And that's the Promenade Gardens on the other side. Promenade Gardens, like the Botanical Gardens, it's a place where they keep certain plants. They maintain certain species of horticulture. Right, they keep a record. Here. Another day we're going to do a walk around the Promenade Gardens, but for now it's usually accessible during the daytime until 6 p.m. You can come and take a look at some of the local horticulture here in Guyana. Yeah, Christchurch. There are signs says it's an Anglican church. Right, it's an Anglican church. Founded in 1841. That's Christ Church. They had some good cantatas at Christmas time. This is Waterloo Street, guys, in the middle of the city, in the heart of the city. Waterloo Street is also famous for a couple of hospitals that are located in the next block, Woodlands Hospital being one of them. So this is Republic Bank's headquarters of Republic Bank. They have made massive inroads into financial services here in Guyana. Their blue machines are now everywhere. The blue machines are what Republic Bank calls their ATM machines. And that's a Republic Bank, a Trinidad bank, well established here in Guyana, with some complaints, growing pains I suppose. So here at the other end of Waterloo Street, they're constructing this pavement. So this is what's happening at the other end of Waterloo Street. They're continuing work on refurbishing, I guess, the avenue, building new pavement. That is putting paving stones. Putting paving stones on the avenue. And that's the Republic Bank headquarters, which we've seen before. And on the other side, I think the hospitals are on the next street. So yeah, I misspoke. The hospitals are in the next street over. But here we are. Some work being done on Waterloo Street. The Ministry of Public Services over here, and Regis. Now I think this is a commercial property, Regis, and now has Capital Law, Capital Market, Subsea. Alright, so this is here now. It's a commercial property. It houses a number of local companies. Public Service Ministry is over here, and Kids Place. So that's what's happening there, guys. So it's the next block that you'll find Woodlands Hospital. They're not on this block, it's the next one, which is Carmichael Street. But this is the road work that is happening here, public works that is happening here on Waterloo Street. Right, they're building a new sidewalk in the center of the avenue, and I suppose they're going to connect this end to the other end. This is Lamaha Street. Right, we're Waterloo Street and Lamaha Street. We've actually done a walk on Lamaha Street and saw the embankment, the developments they've done on the embankment. Here is the top end of Waterloo Street. So this is what's happening here, guys. Roadworks all over Georgetown. Waterloo Street is being transformed. New hotel at Watercress, at where Watercress used to be, and they're making some changing the pavement, putting paving stones on what used to be the avenue. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. In the comments below, tell me what you think about development works happening here in Georgetown, transforming the city with major public works. There are times when we question the quality the quality of the work being done, but what you can't fault is the enthusiasm for change, for spending tax dollars to change. For spending tax dollars to change the city. So that's what's up, guys. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. In the comments below, tell me what you think of the changes happening here on Waterloo Street in Georgetown, Guyana. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening here in Georgetown, Guyana. Later!